Hello and welcome to StratNews Global. I'm Nitin Gokhale, and today I'm joined by Joshua Wong, who is one of the prominent pro-democracy activists in Hong Kong. He's joining us live from Hong Kong, even as the crackdown in Hong Kong has begun. Welcome to this program, Joshua. Please give us an update of the situation in your city right now.
Beijing plan to introduce the national security law in Hong Kong will just turn Hong Kong from one country two system to one country one system. With the anti-subversion regulation, the secret police appointed by Beijing would come to Hong Kong and arrest people just because of we call on the city's leader to step down and uphold on human rights. So now it's
So
a
what?
difficult time that we never. Now it's a
Yeah.
difficult time that we never imagined.
Yes. So, what is the situation today? Has there been firing of bullets and tear gas shells and all that? How's the situation? Just describe to us.
Thousands of Hong Kongers scattered on street, and we hope to oppose the implementation of the national security law. And lots of riot police just arrested not only protester but even high school student wearing uniform. And we also observe how the rubber bullet, tear gas, and those weapons have been used by the riot police in Hong Kong to crack down on the protests.
I see. So, this is happening all over the city, or it's in the business district right now?
Yeah, it mainly happened in the central business district, the CBD of Hong Kong, and also in the shopping area. And it just implied when the mass arrest conduct, the arbitrary arrest targeted not only youngster but even elderlies. And the crackdown of the autonomy in Hong Kong would just imply that how Hong Kong already turned from a global financial center to a city under the hardline direct rule of Beijing.
And so, why do you think, Joshua, that the rulers in Beijing, the communist rulers, are doing this at this point in time? What is the purpose that
Uh,
they may have?
the national security legislation might be common in lots of countries with democracy, but I think according to the framework and context in Hong Kong, the anti-subversion regulation in the definition of Beijing is to target anyone criticize President Xi Jinping on social media, criticizing the city's leader in Hong Kong, and even they might be uphold on social justice or be the whistleblower to seek for the truth will also face the punishment and being arrested. So I would conclude the national security legislation is one of the speech crime, which will violate on freedom of speech.
Yes, that's true. So, how do you plan to oppose this plan that the Communist Party of China has for Hong Kong? What is your game plan right at the moment? Are many people supporting it, or is there a fear amongst common people about the crackdown that might come?
Last June, 2 million people in Hong Kong took to the street opposed the introduction of the extradition bill that announced on last February. We spent 4 months for mass mobilization, result in 2 out of 7 million population gathered on street. So since 6 days ago, Beijing announced it till now. Of course, time is running out.
I think we have lost you there because of some
Hello,
bad connection. But if you can repeat your answer, please.
hello.
There was some connectivity issue. Can you hear me now? Hello,
Yeah, I can
hello.
hear you. Hi.
Yeah, can you repeat that answer, please? The
Hi.
last answer. The last answer. Can you repeat? I said, yeah. Please repeat.
Uh, 2 million people took to the street on last June because last February Beijing tried to introduce the extradition to Hong Kong. We spent 4 months for mass mobilization, and Beijing now try to introduce another bill that is even more evil, and which is announced 6 days ago. So we need time to mobilize people and to encourage international alliance to stand with Hong Kong because time is running out in this global city.
Yeah. So, what kind of support do you expect from international alliance, from the United States, from Japan, from India? Do you expect some kind of a support from these countries?
Supporting Hong Kong is not a matter of left or right, it's the matter of right or wrong. And we hope international allies could stand with Hong Kong and to support our fight. And that's the reason for us hope to continue to keep the momentum, not only leaders in the Western country, because once the national security law imposed in Hong Kong, it will just turn Hong Kong not to be a free port anymore, not to be the place with free flow of capital, free flow of information, and be the city with economic freedom. So it's also affected the interests of Hong Kong. So we wish the world could stand with Hong Kong.
Have you got any indication of any support from the United States or human rights organizations the world over? In India, there is a lot of interest. As you know, India is the world's largest democracy. We are very interested to know what kind of support do you expect from people of India or the government of India?
We we hope the India government could also oppose the implementation of the national security in law in Hong Kong.
Right. What about the United States? Have you found something, some kind of a support, some kind of outreach from the United States to you?
No matter in United States, in United Kingdom, in Europe, in Asia, or etc., we also encourage the world could issue the statement to oppose the implementation of this evil law.
Right. Joshua, you have been at the forefront of the last year's protest as well as now you are leading the protest right now. Do you fear some kind of a harm to you or to your family or to your friends? How are you so bold in your approach and so bold to agitate against a communist hardline regime? What makes you so
Uh,
courageous?
the threat can't defeat us, make us even stronger determination. And in such uphill battle, we wish the world could stand with Hong Kong, and we will never kowtow to China.
Right. Have you found a lot of support from mainland China? Do you ever get any kind of indication that people in mainland China also looking at what's happening in Hong Kong with great interest? What is your sense of what happened last year and what do you think will happen now?
Yesterday, China, today, Hong Kong, and tomorrow, Taiwan, and lots of human rights activists in mainland China. Those Chinese dissidents stand solidarity and unity with Hong Kong fellow protester, and we hope to continue the fight.
Right. Why do you say today is Hong Kong, tomorrow Taiwan? Do you think the communist regime is now very aggressive the world over, and especially with Hong Kong, and it is likely to happen or employ the same method for Taiwan? Is that your assessment?
The communist regime suggested to implement one country, two system, not only in Hong Kong but even in Taiwan. But with the crackdown of freedom and autonomy in Hong Kong, it is just a negative model to let Taiwan realize that they should not accept one country, two system.
Right. So, one final question, Joshua, because I know you have other things to do, other interviews to conduct, and of course, lead the agitation. If the national security law is implemented in Hong Kong, what are the losses that Hong Kong is looking at apart from financial? You also mentioned the liberty to free speech is also going away. But do you think the students and activists are determined to oppose it to the end? And what are your plans for the next few weeks or so, if you can share with us?
No matter class boycott, labor strike, mass mobilization, more than a million Hong Kongers take back to the street on this summer is the plan that we wish to achieve and enhance. And we really hope the world could know that how we stand in the forefront to confront the largest authoritarian regime in the world.
Right. And good luck to you for this and to your colleagues for the pro democracy movement. You are very courageous, very bold. All that we can do from here as common citizens of India is to wish you good luck in this endeavor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank